Hello friends and welcome back to my YouTube channel User to Developer. So friends, today I'm gonna start a new playlist JavaScript. So from now onwards we will be learning JavaScript programming language. So I hope you are as much excited as I am. So let's get right into it. So friends, the first step you need to do is to install a code editor, and here I'm using Visual Studio Code. You can see its interface on my screen. Okay, so after this what you need to do is just go to the desktop of your laptop or desktop, whatever you are using, and then here create a project folder and name it just like I have given it the name, like JavaScript tutorial. Okay, and you can see that this folder JavaScript tutorial is completely empty. There is nothing in it, okay, as of now. And friends, you will also need a web browser, and here in this course I'm going to use this Chrome web browser. Okay, and I recommend you also to use Chrome web browser for this course. You can also use any other web browser, that depends totally on your choice. Okay, so friends, if you don't have this Visual Studio Code editor, okay, so do not worry, you can just download it from the web browser. Just type here install VS Code. Okay, and go to the first link, download Visual Studio Code, and from here you can download it for your Windows machine and for your Unix operating system or for your Mac. So for Windows user, you can just install it from here, user installer, 64-bit or 32-bit according to your system or machine. So friends, after installing Visual Studio Code and creating this project folder, next you have to go into your code editor and then go to the file and then click on this open button. Okay, when you click on open, you can see here I have selected desktop, and on desktop I want to open this JavaScript tutorial folder as my project folder in my code editor. So I have selected it here, and after this click open, and here you can see that my folder is opened here, JavaScript tutorial. Okay, like this you will be able to see. And friends, after doing this, the next step is to create an HTML file inside of this, because to run JavaScript on web browser you will need an HTML file. So I will make an HTML file. I will name it as index.html and just press enter, and here you can see you have your HTML file, index.html. So friends, after doing this, just type this exclamation mark, and after this press enter, and now you can see this boilerplate of HTML written in your code editor in this index.html file. And here write inside body, just write h1, okay, and then write JavaScript tutorial. Okay, and just save it by pressing command plus S or control plus S. And after this, just go to your project folder and double click on this index.html file. So now you can see here that it is opened in my web browser as a web page, because here I am having Safari as my default web browser. So when I clicked on it, double clicked on it, it opened by default in Safari, but because I am going to use Google Chrome for this course, so I am going to open it like this, okay, in my Chrome web browser. So here I am in my web page. After this, you just need to right click and then click on this inspect button. Okay, when you click on this inspect button, you will get to see the code which we have just written for our HTML file. Okay, this code I will make it slightly bigger for you. Okay, so friends, this is the HTML code. Now to add interactivity to our web pages, we have to use JavaScript. Okay, and for practicing JavaScript, we will be using this console here. Okay, this console. So click on this console button and you will be redirected. So let me show you a little about JavaScript. So write here alert and then inside single quotes write hello programmers. Okay, and then just press enter and see what happens. This web page is showing me an alert, okay, or a pop-up window which is saying hello programmers, and then just click on the OK button. And don't worry about this undefined right at this point. I will be explaining the meaning of this to you, and it will become very clear once I have taught you about data types in JavaScript. So friends, after giving this introduction, it's the right time to get started you with the first concept of our JavaScript programming language, and that is variables. So friends, what are variables? Let me first talk about it a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, most of the times a JavaScript application needs to work with the information, and here I am giving you two examples. The first one is an online shop. The information that might include goods which are being sold and a shopping cart. Okay, these are basically the kind of data that you need to store for an online shop application. And the second example is a chat application. A chat application contains the information of users, their messages, and much more. So friends, you need to work with these data, okay, for making a web application. Now, the variables, the concept of variables, that is made solely for this purpose. That is, variables are used to store this information. Now, what is a variable? So let me define you what is a variable. Variable is basically a named storage. What do I mean by named storage? Means variable is just like a container which can hold some value and we label it by a name. Okay, so we can use variables to store goodies, okay, visitors on our site and other data. Now to create a variable in JavaScript, we need to use a keyword known as let keyword. Okay, this is a keyword. Let is a keyword which enables you to declare a variable, that is to create a container which can hold some data. Okay, so this is it for now, and we will meet in the next video with a new concept. So friends, at the end I would also like to ask you one favor, that if you are new to this YouTube channel or you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please do so right now to support me, so that you can get all of the updates on my channel right at the time. Also friends, don't forget to press the bell icon, and if you like this explanation of this video, then please press the thumbs up icon, and you can also write how you feel about my explanation in the comment box below. So friends, see you in the next video.